what favorite bands right now at the moment?
There's so much music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He turned me on to that Knock Mystium. That's an amazing record.
I love the reason why I asked is that,
love Knock Mystium.
to get people to actually discover these bands.
Yeah, definitely.
Knock Mystium, I love that band. They're coming out with their new album, comes out in June.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to get a promo copy on this press tour. And I just gave it to JC. I didn't give it to anybody else. But yeah, they're a great band. And Triptychon, the new Triptychon album, which is Tom Warrior's new project. I like that a lot. And Shining, they're from Norway. They have a new album called Black Jazz, which is fantastic. I kind of almost went into a debate with someone about Shining, insisting that it was black metal, but I thought it had black metal elements, but it was more of like a dub trio John Zorn take on black metal. And I think those guys were all jazz guys too. I mean, that's the new stuff. But when you get me in with my iPod and I listen to it long enough, I just end up listening to the same albums.
Which are?
You know, Lizzie, Kiss, AC/DC, or whatever, ZZ Top, Whitesnake, whatever, whatever, the same stuff. Deep Purple.
Yeah.
I just end up listening
Skinner
to that. Yeah. I don't, I'll listen to new albums
And it's
when I remind myself, I gotta listen to that new album by.
It's even like a band, like that band, that Hour of 13. You listen to that and you're like, oh, that kind of reminds me of Danzig and Black Sabbath.
It's always
and then
what
you just
reminds
go
you
back
of
and
stuff.
listen to like that.
I might as well listen to Danzig.
Yeah. I haven't heard that record in a while.
Yeah. But that's what ends up happening. I've spoken to a lot of guys about that.
Mm-hmm.
You load up your, whatever 200 gig iPod with every single record you can find, and then you end up listening to Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy during like an 8-hour plane ride or something. When you have
over again.
Yeah, you have like 700 other albums that you can listen to. I think that each generation should own their own music, and have their own set of bands. It's kind of like when I was growing up and everyone told me to listen to the blues artists that Led Zeppelin, took from or was influenced by, and then I'd listen to them and I'm like, well, where's the loud guitars? so you just kind of you kind of want to own. Although Zeppelin's from a different generation, they're from a previous generation, and so yeah, I did get into the old stuff like Sabbath as well. But I love the bands that were around when I was finding out about music as well. So when I see a young kid who's into music, obviously you just let them have their own bands, but then hopefully they'll be interested enough to look out and search,
and explore.
Yeah.